Hello, welcome to my channel. This is my first time doing this on my channel where I sit down and talk to the camera alone and answer some questions. It feels a bit awkward, to be honest. Anyway, I asked some of you guys to leave some questions on my IG regarding my long distance relationship. So for those of you who have followed me for quite some time and watches TSL and Zula videos, you probably know that I've been in a long-term relationship for close to 10 years. And currently, I'm in an LDR for about 2.5 years. It's been too damn long. I'm hoping that I'll see him soon. So now that the context is set, I'm gonna answer the questions. There are a lot of questions on my experience. How is it having a long distance relationship and how do I cope with it? So I've shared this briefly on Ask Zula. If you wanna watch it, you can click here. Or is it here? To be honest, long distance relationship is tough, but it's not as difficult as I thought it would be. And I think one of the biggest reasons is both of us are just busy with our own lives. And that's very important because the fact is we are living separate lives. As long as you keep yourself busy but you still communicate with each other so that both of you, despite leading your own lives and walking your own path, you are still walking together, you will feel that you are growing individually but also together at the same time. So you won't be two different people when you finally meet. I also receive a lot of questions regarding what do I do when I miss him, what do I do when I want to hug him. If I'm FaceTiming Axel and I really want to hug him, right, what I do is I hug my phone. I just like bring the phone towards me and just like, I miss you, like that. Yes, it's chaotic from his point of view, but that's the best I can do. I am actually a very imaginative person and somehow I can look back at my memories from a third person point of view. I don't know how come I can do it, but I'm very happy that I can. I don't know why, but sometimes I also think about the times where it's drizzling and he will hold my head. He'll cover my head like that with his hands and we just run to the shelter. I also think about those times where he give me forehead kisses before we sleep. Have you guys gotten close to a breakup during the LDR? What do you do when you have conflicts? To be honest, we have not really fight during this LDR because there's nothing to fight about. We hardly spend time with each other. We hardly see each other. There's not much opportunities to irritate one another. We definitely did not come close to a breakup during this period of time. If anything more, I just love him more, because the lack of presence makes me miss him so much that I know I cannot live without him. For reals. What insecurities do you have and how did you overcome it? Honestly, I didn't really have insecurities, but I would say fear. My biggest fear was us changing as different people and we become unfamiliar with each other. If you're talking about insecurities in terms of him meeting other girls, then no, because thankfully he went there under Air Force. So the people around him are mostly guys. The ladies around him are mostly married to the guys around him. So I don't have insecurities in that aspect. Thank God. Ever felt super lonely? If yes, what motivates you to stay positive? Yeah, there were so many times that I was lonely. The only thing that motivates me to stay positive is the fact that he will be back and that this will end. As of now, this will end in 6 months' time. So I'm just counting down the days all the time. How to keep up with the time difference? Luckily for us, the time difference between Singapore and Phoenix, US is 15 hours. So let's say it's 12 a.m. in Singapore, it will be 9 a.m. in Phoenix. Which on a working day, it means that Axel will be awake and we can talk to each other. So the time difference fortunately worked out for us. It's not like I have to purposely wake up in the middle of the night just to talk to him. Do you run out of topics to talk about? If yes, how do you guys work to overcome that stillness? Okay. So when we talk to each other, let's just say on FaceTime, we just say whatever we want to say, update each other on whatever happened on that day, and once we are done, we'll just hang up. Because usually by the time we are done, one of us want to go to bed. If not, we just want to watch our own shows or something. There are a lot of questions regarding fights while in the LDR. Were you not afraid of him leaving you to other girls? How do you reassure each other? So I mentioned just now, thankfully the people around him are all guys. But for me, I hang out with many different guys and girls. Some are single, some are not. But what I do is, I let them meet Axel all the time. So whenever I'm out with my friends, I will FaceTime Axel. Or I will send a video message through Telegram and then I'll just pan to everybody so everybody can say hi. Everybody in TSL except for Ra have not met Axel face to face yet. But for most of them, it's as if like they know Axel already. Like literally for so long. Even Rainer and him, right, wow, they are like, I don't know, they are like bros already. When they see each other, they'll tell each other how each other looks handsome. Yeah, sometimes they compliment each other like that through my FaceTime. So how do we reassure each other? Really, we just get each other involved in each other's life as much as possible. I make sure he knows who are the people around me and that they communicate with each other so that they become friends. And that's what he did as well. So I know some of his colleagues over there as well as their wives. I even followed some of their wives on Instagram, even though I have not met them physically yet. So that's nice. Pros and cons of a LDR. I don't know if it's surprising, but there are pros to LDR. You can focus on yourself more. You can grow as a person and gain all the experiences that you want. You can save money. It's true because you won't really go on dates. For me, when I'm with Axel, both of us love to enjoy food together, movies together. But now that he's not here, I don't really have the drive to go out and eat good food like omakase by myself. And I don't really have the drive to watch so many movies. So that's where I save money, but that's also where I spend a lot of money because I start to shop more for myself. I feel that your love will grow stronger because you miss the other person much more. Cons of LDR is a few years wasted because those few years could also be time where you can experience things together. So it's like a trade-off. You get to gain personal experiences, but on the other side, you have to sacrifice a few years of your relationship where you could possibly make certain memories together. But it's okay because since I'm gonna be with him for the rest of my life, I think 3 years apart is fine. Another con will be it's tiring emotionally and mentally. Another con is you are dry, man. Physical touch is part of a relationship, okay? We need to address this and it is a problem. But you won't die from it lah. You won't die from the lack of it. It's just something that you have to deal with and sometimes it's not easy. Now the travel borders are open, do you all plan to meet in real life? So now that I can travel, I do have plans. And if that happens, right, it means after 2 years and 1 month of not seeing him, I will finally be able to touch him. He'll be right in front of me. So until everything is confirmed, then I will talk about it. Otherwise, it will just be a very upsetting video for me to look back at, being so happy and looking forward to possibilities which did not happen. So hopefully I do a video on me flying to the US, cause that means it happened. First thing on the bucket list when Axel returns home, just stay in bed and cuddle all day. The end. That's really all I want to do. I miss him so damn much, especially physically, right? And especially when I'm such a physical person, I want to be hugged and I want to hug. So I just want to lie on bed and hug all day. And then after that, we'll go buy bubble tea and eat his favourite Hokkien Mee that he's been craving for so long. And just eat all the food that he misses because, you know, the food in Singapore is really the best. Can ask how does he call you? Like, does he call you babe or darling? Oh my god, I hate babe, man. Don't ever babe me. Not just Axel, even my friends. Please don't call me babe, eh. It feels like we are not close, that's one thing. But I just don't like the word babe. And he doesn't call me babe, thank god. He doesn't call anybody babe. Not darling. Darling is what my mum calls me. So we call each other by our names when we say out loud, Axel, and he will, Charmaine. But when we text, we'll call each other baby lah, that's all. But when it's out of the mouth, right, I cannot. Somehow it cringes a little. Through FaceTime, sometimes I can call him baby, but even when I do that, it has to be really fast and I quickly get over it by saying other stuff. Because I feel a bit awkward and cringe when I say it, even until now, even after 10 years, I don't know why. Yeah, I prefer to call him Axel. Yeah. What's the height difference between you and Axel? Okay, so I am 150 cm. He is... I think plus minus 175 cm. It's about 25 cm difference. How was it like meeting the parents or family for the first time? Wow. So I don't know if this is true, but according to Axel, after his mom saw me for the first time, she thought that I was an alien. Why? Why do everybody think that I'm an alien? I'm not! I don't think I look like one. I don't think I sound like one. I don't think I behave like one. I remember what I wore when I first met Axel's mom. I wore a shorts and a slightly loose tank top that's a bit translucent, so I wore a black tube inside. Is that why? But it's okay. When I first met his mom, she was very friendly. She's also small size like me. She always smiles when she sees me and talks to me. And she enjoys my energy, my character, I'll say. Thank God. I feel like traditional parents might take some time to get used to my loudness and my craziness. I hope I'm not wrong. I don't think I'm wrong, but I feel that she loved that side of me. Thank you, Auntie! That's all for my Q&A regarding my relationship and a bit more on my LDR. Thank you all for sending me the questions. Let me know if you guys want me to do a Q&A with Axel when we finally meet. But then that also depends on him because he is camera shy. He might not accept the invitation from me. We will see. To those of you who follow me and who are curious about my life, thank you so much. I actually have a lot more videos waiting to be edited, vlogs. So if you're interested, you can subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell so that when it is finally out, you will know. And I'll see you in my next video, which probably will be out next year, 2022. Okay, bye!